Hi guys, welcome to Multiverse. Today we are going to take a look at the Invincible Flash. Some people were asking about the Invincible Flash and how we can defeat him. I had no idea at the time what they were talking about because I hadn't fought Flash just yet. I think I know what they're talking about. I also read about that on the forums. So those of you who are wondering why is there a Flash at some point that is invincible, I'm going to try to explain to you why and show you how to defeat the Invincible Flash. Also, just a side note, you guys may notice I gave a brand new Johnny Quick headpiece to my little character. Basically, I used to have the enhanced version of the Johnny Quick headpiece, like the Quick Suit headpiece. But I got the other one that you can get gathering a bunch of collections. If you want to know how to get that headpiece, I made a video about that already, so you can look at that video and you'll be able to get that awesome headpiece. So enough stalling, let's get started. So I've played this mission with a hero so far. I assume it's going to be similar even with an evil villain. We'll see.
I didn't know slacker rogues were invited to this shindig. You're probably wondering why you're not already black and blue, and behind bars with the rest of the rogues back there. This Starro thing is bigger than all of us. If it's not stopped, we're all starfish. There'll be time to pummel each other later, I promise.
And yeah, with this suit, I should be wearing the Red Death headpiece, but I kind of prefer this one. I tried to use at first the Speedster headpiece, but there was too much clipping for my taste, so I decided to go with another version. At first I thought I would use the Johnny Quick headpiece, and then I remembered there was another Johnny Quick headpiece, this one, that we could actually use. So I decided to use that one instead. And if you're wondering why I'm showing the entire mission as opposed to just showing the bit where you actually fight the Flash, just to make sure that people understand what they need to do to reach the Flash. I know that it may seem obvious to hold war horses out there, to those of you guys who are pretty much expert at playing this universe online. It may seem obvious, but I guarantee you there's a lot of new players who are a little lost if you don't show them every single step. So if you want to see just the fight, you can skip a bit later in the video. But basically I'm going to show the whole mission, so that people who are not that familiar with that mission will understand when the fight with the Flash actually is going on. And there's a few briefing and investigation. So far the investigation briefing I collected were not really worth it. They gave us some pretty crappy base items. The problem is not that they gave base items, but one of them gave like a base items that's just like some sort of wheel that you can, like a valve that you can turn. That was a bit, well, let's say disappointing. I haven't found anything here just yet. This might be just a leftover from the other mission, the Tier 2 mission, where we actually are playing in the Central City Police Station. Sometimes that kind of things happen when they reuse a map. Sometimes they'll keep elements from the old map. That doesn't really apply to the new map, but it's not a big deal. So this should be the last guy. So this here is where the Flash fight will happen.
I'm free! Free!
Just as a reference, let me show you my gear for just a minute. So basically you can see that all my gear is clamped. And you can see I have some beta mods, but at this point it doesn't really matter. What happens is basically the game... this is a low-level character, well, a low-level, I think it's combat rating 105 or something like that. And basically what the game does is that it raises your combat rating to 218, no matter what combat rating you are. If you have a character that's level 10, then the game will raise you to 218, unless you're already 218 or over. And as you can see also, it will give quite a boost to your stats. So you can see my actual combat rating is 105, but again, for this mission, it's 218. So basically you can see those the rogues are trapped in cells. In order to be able to defeat the Flash, you have to free the rogues. It's pretty much that simple.
Come on, guys, give me a break. Aquaman is a close personal friend of mine.
I hope these bargain fishmen feed your manky hide to their dogfish. Just murder that scarlet screwhead.
Easy there, guys. I don't think they speak Scottish. Or slimeball.
Enough theatrics. Hold him still.
Ugh, watch the face.
It's done. Now, ensure that the rest of these insufferable land dwellers tell no tales of who was responsible.
Oh no! So basically, the Flash is going to be invincible if you don't do the mechanics. Sometimes this Universe Online will have mechanics in the game, and sadly, if you don't use the mechanics, there are certain enemies that technically become invincible. And in this case, that's more or less what happens with our friend the Flash. I'm not sure why I can't see. Oh, there we go. So what you have to do, the first thing is you have to click on the little console here, and it will allow you to then attack the evil starfish. Like it takes the starfish away from the prison, and then you have to try and defeat the evil starfish. It was a bit easier with my other character. Once you defeat the starfish, then you have to free the rogue. In this case, you have to free Mirror Master. So you have to do that for each enemy, for each of the rogues. Let's summon ourselves a little friend, because why not? So you can see your friend Mirror Master will help you for just a bit. And sadly, at some point, you will decide to leave you. So now you have to free the other guy. Again, you click once on the console, it will free the starfish, and then you have to defeat the starfish. There we go. And once you defeat the starfish, then you can free the trickster. The first time I did this mission, I didn't quite understand. I would click on the console once, and then I would have to free the rogue again and again, until I realized that you have, the first time you click, you don't really free the rogue. The first time you click, you loosen up the starfish, and then you can defeat the starfish. And once you defeat the starfish, only then can you free the rogue. So again, you click on the console. Come on, come on. Once you do that, you try to defeat the starfish.
Get me out of here and I'll grab my wand and blast the man.
And once you defeat the starfish, then you can free your friend Wither Wizard. So you have to do that for all the rogues. It's pretty much that simple. If you don't do that, I assume that's why the Flash is undefeatable. And as you can see, poor Flash is no match for Zoom. It's sad, but that's how it is. And of course, the game cheats. You cannot really target him anymore. That's sad, but what can you do? Again, one last time. We have to click one time to remove the spore from the cage. I'm not sure what happens if you try to attack the spore in the cage. I tried once and I barely could do any damage to the spore. So it seems much easier. You click on the console once, free the spore, click on the console again, and then you're free Captain Cold. Then Captain Cold go get his gear. Usually he will help you just a tiny bit fighting the evil Flash or the mind-controlled Flash. And then you see your friend Cold, usually Cold escapes with the rest of the rogues. But it's okay, we did our job. And now we just need to defeat the Flash. Oh, let's summon our friend one last time.
Alright, I owe you. And rogues pay.
Where can a robot find a drink around here? Preferably one with a teeny
Let's go for the belt.
titanium umbrella.
So usually here, when you play as a hero, you have Mera who comes to talk to you. In this case, it's Mirror Master. But either way, it seems to be pretty much the same thing.
I'll be hanging about with you. Consider me your lift. Ocean Master taps snart about hiring heavies to sort
I'm
the
required to remind you that you have not yet signed our mortal injury liability waiver.
Alright, what man, you hear? We can talk about me feel after. By the way, I want a word about your name.
Honestly, I didn't think programming wisecracks would be so difficult.
Refrain from addressing me in that tongue, rogue. The level of annoyance you present is only slightly offset by your usefulness. Now allow me to speak to your partner.
Does your man know you're such a head case?
So normally here at the end, you talk with the Flash and Mera. Obviously, this is the evil villain version, so you have to talk to Ocean Master.
Impressive. You've made a fool of the Flash on his home turf. Something not even his arch-enemies could... Wait, are these the Atlanteans responsible? I know this armor, but I must confirm my suspicions before we act. I will contact you when I am done.
All right, ye rockets. The rogues need a hand, but I can magic mirror you to wherever you fancy. Give me a call if you need a piggyback.
So as you see, once you're done, you just leave and that's it. So let's collect the little investigation. There's no reason not to. And also there's a little briefing right here. So again, if you end up fighting the Flash and you think that the Flash is invincible, he's not. Again, what you have to do, you click on the console once, you free the starship, defeat the starfish. You free the starfish, defeat the starfish, and once you do that, you click on the console second time, and then you free the rogue. So you have to, one, defeat the starfish, and then you defeat the rogue, and then you can defeat the Flash. So I hope this made some sort of sense. I assume this is what people meant when they talked about how they were fighting the Flash and the Flash was invincible. So hopefully this was able to help you guys a bit. And of course, once you're done, you just exit the mission, and that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. So as always, expect quite a few Deluge videos in the next few days. I will probably do a whole bunch of videos about the various missions from the new Deluge DLC. I guess we'll have to wait and see. There's a few other things that people have had a problem with. There's the whole puzzle thing that people do have problems with. Although I didn't play the puzzle mission just yet, so I have no idea what the issue could be right now. And there's also Starro the Conqueror. There's a bounty with Starro in Central City, the Deluge version of Central City. And sadly, apparently that version of Starro does a lot of one-shots. People get one-shot a lot by the evil Starro, like someone was mentioning like 31 shots or something like that. So I will try to experiment with those missions a bit, and I'll try to come up with videos if I find ways to be able to solve whatever issues people have with those missions. So that's pretty much it for now, guys. So as always, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.